The 7 countries of Central America, all you need to know. Did you know that Central America is made up of 7 different countries? It's true. The 7 Central American nations are Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. Together, these countries make up the Central American isthmus, or the narrow strip of land between North and South America. Each of these countries has its own unique history and culture. They each have their own languages, food, and customs as well. Some of them even have their own currency. So today, in this video, let's learn all about these 7 countries that make up the entire Central America. Let's begin, shall we? Number 1. Belize. Belize is a small Central American nation located on the eastern coast. It has a population of just under 400,000 people and covers an area of 8,867 square miles. The capital city is Belmopan, which is located in the central part of the country. The climate in Belize is tropical, with average temperatures ranging from 24 to 32 degrees Celsius or 75 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. There are 2 main seasons, wet and dry. The wet seasons runs from May to November, and during this time, heavy rains can cause flooding in some areas. The dry season runs from December to April, when there tends to be less rainfall overall. Hurricane activity usually peaks between August and October, so travelers should be aware of this if visiting during these months. There are many different things to see and do in Belize, regardless of what your interests are. For those who love nature, there are plenty of opportunities for hiking, bird watching, cave exploration, etc. While history buffs will enjoy learning about Mayan culture and one of the many archaeological sites scattered around the country, such as Xunantunich and Caracol. And let's not forget about all the activities that can be done on or near water: swimming, snorkeling, diving, fishing, the list goes on. No matter what you're looking for, chances are good that you'll find it here in beautiful Belize. Number 2. Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a country in Central America with a population of 5 million. The country spans around a total area of 19,730 square miles, and its capital city is San Jose. Costa Rica has a tropical climate and is home to many different kinds of animals, including monkeys, sloths, and iguanas. The economy of Costa Rica relies heavily on tourism as well as agriculture and manufacturing. The history of Costa Rica begins with the native tribes who inhabited the land before European colonization. These indigenous peoples were eventually pushed out by Spanish settlers in the 16th century. For centuries thereafter, Costa Rica was largely controlled by Spain until it gained independence in 1821, along with other countries in Central America. Since then, Costa Rica has undergone various changes, most notably becoming a republic in 1848 and abolishing its army permanently in 1949. Today, Costa Ricans are known for their friendliness and love of nature, 2 things that make this small country an appealing tourist destination. In recent years, however, there have been some challenges to this image due to an increase in crime rates. Nevertheless, overall visitors still report having positive experiences when visiting this beautiful haven. Number 3. El Salvador. El Salvador is the smallest country in Central America with a total land area of 8,124 square miles. It has a population of 6.7 million people and has its capital as San Salvador. The official language of El Salvador is Spanish, although there are also many speakers of indigenous languages such as Nahua and Maya. The majority of El Salvador's population is Mestizo, of mixed European and Amerindian ancestry. But there are also significant numbers of whites of European descent and blacks of African descent. Around 60% of the population lives in urban areas, while the rest prefer to live in rural areas. El Salvador has a tropical climate, with average temperatures ranging from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. The wet season lasts from May to October, while the dry season extends from November to April. Although it's a tiny country, it is a haven for avid tourists due to its stunning beaches, lush rainforests, and friendly people. Moreover, there are an abundance of tourist activities to do while in El Salvador, from exploring ancient ruins of Mayan civilization to surfing the waves of the Pacific Ocean. Number 4. Guatemala. Guatemala is the fourth country on our list that is part of the Central American region. It borders Mexico to the north and west, Belize and the Caribbean Sea to the northeast, Honduras to the east, El Salvador to the southeast, and Pacific Ocean coastline on its south end. The official language of Guatemala is Spanish, but there are 21 Mayan languages spoken as well by about 4 million people living in rural areas throughout Guatemala. The population of Guatemala was estimated at 18.6 million in July 2022, according to data from both national censuses, INEI, conducted during this year. This places Guatemala in the top 10 list of the most populous Latin American countries. The area covered by present-day Guatemala once formed part of several large Mesoamerican civilizations, including Olmecs, Maya, and Toltecs. However, these societies mysteriously collapsed centuries ago, leaving behind many ruins which can be seen throughout modern-day Guatemala, especially near Tikal National Park, which contains some 576 ancient structures within its boundaries. Today's visitors come not just for sightseeing, but also eco- and adventure tourism activities, like hiking through rainforests or kayaking down rivers past volcanoes. Number 5. Honduras. Honduras is the 5th country on our list of the 7 countries of Central America. The country's official name is the Republic of Honduras. It has a population of 9 million people and spans through an area of approximately 43,433 square miles. Tegucigalpa is its capital city. The landforms in Honduras include mountains, valleys, plains, rivers, lakes, and coasts. There are so many islands off its coastlines in both the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean. Its highest point is Cerro Las Minas, at 8,372 feet above sea level, while its lowest point is along the Gulf of Fonseca. The climate in Honduras varies depending on the location, but generally speaking, it can be classified as tropical, with average temperatures ranging from 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year, except for higher elevations where it's cooler, or coastal areas where it tends to be more humid due to proximity to water bodies. Rainfall also differs based on location, with some parts seeing very little precipitation annually, while others experience up to 200 inches per year. This variation results in Honduran geography including everything from rainforests near Puerto Cortes, the largest port, to the dry savannas inland. All this means that there's really something for everyone when it comes to exploring what Honduras has to offer, whether you want lush jungle landscapes or sandy beaches. Number 6. Nicaragua. Nicaragua is the largest country in Central America and has a population of 6.5 million people. The capital city is Managua, and the official language is Spanish. Nicaragua covers an area of 50,337 square miles, making it slightly smaller than New York State. The climate in Nicaragua varies depending on the region, but generally speaking, it is tropical with 2 distinct seasons, wet and dry. The average temperature hovers around 27 degrees Celsius, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. There are many different attractions to see in Nicaragua, from active volcanoes to pristine beaches. Visitors can also go hiking or birdwatching in one of the many national parks, or learn about Nicaraguan history and culture at one of the museums or archaeological sites. Nicaraguans are friendly people who love to celebrate. There are many festivals throughout the year that honor different saints or commemorate important historical events. Some popular ones include the La Purísima and La Griteria, celebrate the birth of the Virgin Mary, the La Judea, reenactment of the last moments of Jesus' life, and the Dariana Day, to celebrate the life of poet Rubén Darío. Number 7. Panama. Panama is the last country on our list of the 7 Central American countries. It has an average of 29,081 square miles and a population of 4.2 million people as of 2019. The capital city is Panama City, which is also the largest city in the country, with a population of 1.5 million people as of 2019. Other notable cities include Colón, David, and La Correra. The economy of Panama is largely based on its service sector, which accounts for about 3/4 of its GDP. This includes activities such as tourism, transportation, banking, insurance, real estate, and shipping. Manufacturing and agriculture make up a small but significant portion of the economy as well. Manufacturing accounts for about 10%, while agriculture contributes around 5%. Some important agricultural products grown in Panama include coffee beans, bananas, sugarcane, rice, corn, potatoes, beef, poultry, and shrimp. The Panamanian currency was the US dollar, USD, since it became independent from Colombia in 1903 until recently, when they introduced their own currency called the Panamanian Balboa, PAB, which is pegged to the USD. As far as tourism goes, Panama is renowned for its canal-connected oceans, rainforests, and awe-inspiring wildlife. So if you ever plan on visiting Panama, make sure to include the Panama Canal, San Blas Islands, and the Casco Viejo in your day's itinerary. Conclusion. So there you have it. These are the 7 countries in the region of Central America. The stunning beaches, exciting wildlife, and thrilling rainforest, and the breathtaking archaeological sites make all of these countries an ideal tourist destination. Thank you all for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.